their retirement benefits. Are you listening?
Yes.
Then we had, to some extent, concluded a phase. We had it about 2 phases. The first phase, which ended in December, on December 22nd particularly, we went home for Christmas. Then we came back again after Christmas to continue from there and stopped at January, within January. Then after January, people continued to come. We now categorize them under mop-up.
How many are they?
No, I may not be able to give you the complete list.
All right.
Because they were not coming every day. While they were coming, they were being verified and we sent them to the bank. So, given the summary of all these things, the total amount we have paid, the number of persons who have paid, can only come at the total completion of this exercise. Not even the bank, not the committee, nobody so far will be able to say, look at the accurate number. We can only say presumably until the thing is completely done. Then the bank, the committee, my office will now sit together to study the whole thing. Then we'll now be able to bring out the summary of the whole thing.
So if His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, call upon you now, assuming he has a national interview in one of the national television and say, Emeka, I need the list of people that have completely received their pension and gratuity. You give him the excuse that you can't provide it.
It's okay. Everything really has procedure. Bringing out the list is different. Is a different thing from doing calculation.
So out of
I'm coming. Wait now.
Okay, go ahead.
Then I'll bring out what we have and do explanation accompanying it.
Okay, can you give such explanation to Ebonyi now?
That's what you are saying now.
All right.
The explanation so far at first phase, we were able to verify over 4,000 persons. Over 4,000, which we sent to the bank. But as people were coming, we were sending. And that is why it is not easy. It got a point we had wanted to stop it. We say, okay, since His Excellency has said up to date, we continue to, including those that had not even retired before the announcement was done. Remember, this announcement was done on the committee was inaugurated on 6th August. I listening. Okay. While the 2nd August, while the payment started on 6th October. Then people who also retired within that October, people who retired within November, people who retired within September or December, we all accommodated. So we were verifying and sending, and people kept on coming. So pathetically, and in line with the His Excellency directive, we continue to verify and send. So if His Excellency asks me, we will bring up a list and give to him and accompany it with this explanation.
So in a clear explanation, you don't have the detail of number of persons that have been paid completely.
It is difficult now. Do you know why?
Are you not computing
I'm coming. That's what I'm telling you now. Look at the truth. Even among the names we sent to the bank, sometimes I would receive a call that he had not been paid. Then I will now take to the person to the bank. They are listening to me. Those of them who are beneficiaries of what I'm saying are there listening. We will take the person to the bank to find out what actually happened. It has happened several times. Then, when we get to the bank, we will now find out that maybe in the course of entering account number, somebody made a mistake. Are you listening?
Yes.
Somebody made a mistake. And when you made a mistake in your account number, you won't be paid. Remember, your name has been what? Sent. Your name has been sent, but that doesn't mean you got the money. And that is why it is not easy to give you the accurate. You know, there is difference between giving a total of something and the accuracy of what you've given. We are talking of the accuracy of it. It is accurate when it is without fault.
Is it fair to say, come openly to claim that about 12 local governments has been cleared of their pension and gratuity, yet you don't have the actual number of people that have been paid?
It is very clear.
This is like, if you are a teacher before,
yes,
this is like leaving school after the end of the year. A principal has come out to name this person took first position. Your child will come back to the house and tell you, Daddy, I passed. And you say, bring your report card. Which position did you take? You say, I cannot say it here now. Okay. That you are not sure of the... That's exactly what they are saying, isn't it?
It is not. Look at it this way. WAEC gives exam in each year. In this exam, there are people also who do fail to participate in the exam. There are people who come, who register, and at the end of the day, they may not find their name in the list.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that WAEC has not concluded that particular year's exam. Now, those who had one issue or another are victims of circumstance.
Okay. Before we go to other issues,
yes.
Are you admitting openly now that you don't have the actual number of people that have received their complete pension and gratuity?
Not even the bank has that actual number.
Bank can't say that. Details of what you sent list.
No,
to
listen.
them.
Yes.
So now, who should have it?
Now, listen. Now, look at what happens. Look at what happens. This thing is programmed. Are you listening?
Yeah.
The names have been given.
Okay.
To the bank.
Okay.
Bank push. Bank will know who doesn't get and who does not get unless a complaint comes.
You can't speak for the bank.
That
they don't have details of people that...
With common sense, with common knowledge.
So are you finding it difficult to say, with all due respect, that yes, in in terms of assumption that social number have been paid, or practically accept that you don't have the full details of number of persons that have received?
Godfrey, the truth is this. I was a teacher.
Of course. I did introduction.
We set exam for students. And students sit in this exam. And we take attendance during the exam. You cannot say these are the number of persons who participated until you finish marking.
Once you finish marking
the script and compare with the attendance.
Okay.
Now, you don't compare it with the total number of persons you taught in the class. Participants in excuse me, I'm coming. Wait,
okay. Go ahead.
Participants in the exam are different from the total number of students you taught in the class.
How is that possible? If you are teaching SS3 class,
yes,
you don't know the number of persons that registered for WAEC?
That is what we are saying. Now, not everybody that registered later sits the exam.
I want
who miss either by omission or commission.
Let's assume that this is a drama. I want to assume the position of a governor, and you are the executive secretary of a State Pension Board.
Good.
And I'm telling you, Emeka, in a clear term, do you know the actual number of people that have been paid, yes or no?
Yeah, I would say, Your Excellency, we send this social number to the bank. But so far, we are waiting for the bank to give us their report.
But if you are coming for this type of program, are you not supposed to have such details?
The payment is still in progress.
As at yesterday, how many persons have been paid?
I can only tell you what I've just told you now. The local government that have been cleared.
That's exactly what I said. Yes. You claim that 12 local government has been cleared. It means you have the details of the people that have been cleared.
Yeah, listen now.
Okay.
I told you something.
Okay.
That we continue to send names as people came.
Okay, Emeka, you know we're not going to remain on this issue. Let's get to other issues. There are cases of persons that said after every calculation that maybe their pension and gratuity is 3 million naira. And when payment was made, they received 1.5 million. Did you get such complaint?
There are very many. And I will give you one instance.
Okay.
The Speaker of the State Assembly may be listening to me.
Okay.
The Honorable Attorney General may also be listening to me. We had a case like that from somebody from Iko. They know when I handled that matter because it got to Hague, it got to Speaker.
Okay.
They intervened. And I had to take it to the Speaker and explain to him. Look at it this way. Somebody's money was supposed to be 8 million.
Okay.
And what he was paid after verification is about 800,000.
Okay.
The man was crying. This. What happened? One, the wife who is late overstayed in service. This could be a factor. One.
Okay, he collected on behalf of the wife, not for himself?
No, the wife retired and the money was still coming.
To her?
To her. Even when he was already retired, the local government was still paying her.
Hold on, Emeka. Yes. You are speaking about a man initially. How did the wife come in? Was he collecting as next of kin?
Yes.
Okay.
I say late wife.
Okay.
Late wife.
Okay.
Now, the salary was still running.
Okay.
Then that is that one. Sometime in 2014, His Excellency Chief Martin Elechi made attempt to pay backlog. But what happened is that they were paid in fractions, and the man had collected about 2 different times.
Okay.
It was in 2014. Are you listening?
Yes.
Then, what do? We now brought the man's PV, the woman's PV. Showed the man where he signed. There was a particular one, he was paid through check. The check number was there on the PV. And the check was issued by Union Bank.
Okay.
Are you listening? Now, whenever somebody says he's underpaid, what is needed of the person is to come to my office for clarification.
Okay.
I know why you are underpaid. Now, these are the factors. One, it could be because you retired and your salary was still what? Running. We will deduct it.
Deduct the salary paid to you when you're supposed to have
retired. That's
okay.
number one.
Okay.
Then number two, it could be that when they made the other percentage payment by the previous government, you will also paid. Remember, we are discussing money here. Everybody would want to manipulate situation, maneuver, and get money. But when you come and you find out that we are very sure of what you are saying, you go back home being convinced. So whoever that is underpaid should write to me, which we are already assembling those complaints.
Emeka, you are there. There is also a committee.
Yes.
Are you not supposed to do the due diligence before payment? Like those that are overstayed, those that have collected on different occasions under different administration. Are you not supposed to have cleared some of these issues?
We did. You may recall that there was a day I came here, I came with those lists.
Okay.
There was a day I came here with that list.
Of course.
Good. Can you still
Even though you never allowed me to look at it.
You can't look at it. It's not meant for you.
So why did you bring it here?
Just to show you see it like that. There are things you can only see, but you won't peruse through. You go through it. You can't go through it. So
you need to stop bringing a very beautiful active girl to an active man next time.
You can only stop at where you're supposed to stop. So what we are saying is that we made those. It was one of the factors that even delayed. We were able to profile them. Those who overstayed, those who had at different time received this, those who had at different time got this. We profile them together, and when you come, then we will give you what you are supposed to have. You go to the bank, they will give you.
When I mentioned the issue of underpayment,
I'm coming.
I need you to clear this one.
So that's what I say now.
Okay.
Look at where they do sometimes have the confusion. That's what we call authority letter. This authority letter is a kind of authorization to be paid so amount. And on that authorization letter, we write the total amount that each person is supposed to be paid. Okay. Of course, that is the way it should be. You don't need to alter it. You don't need to alter anything. Just put the total amount each person. So the explanation of how somebody is being paid will only be on the what? On the PV. So when you are paid the one you are paid, if you don't understand, it's expected of you to come to office and ask us. Okay. Why?
Out of when I mentioned issue of underpayment,
yes,
you actually accepted that many of them.
Some of them, not very many,
came with a complaint.
Yes, some of them come
out of the number of persons that brought a complaint to you. So it was actually a mistake from their end.
Yes,
not from the pension board.
Not from the pension board.
Okay, let's go into other issues now. Ohuku local government is now the bane of this payment because you say they have the issue of a backlog. And those that did mop-up, how many are they in number?
The mop-up, I think the mop-up should be around 600, between 600 and 700.
That's a huge number.
Very huge
so
number.
So it's clear now
the money is also about between 1 to 2 billion.
So can we now clear Ebonyans that we should stop hearing that Ebonyi state government has cleared pension and gratuity of local government since up to 600 persons have not been paid? No, and on the other side, you don't have the accurate number of those that have been paid. So can we stop using the word that everybody has been paid?
When I talk of this number, it cut across all the local governments.
Yes.
Now look at it this way.
Yes.
Look at it this
way. So you just indicted yourself.
No, it's not indicted.
You said 12 local governments have been cleared. But when it comes to mop up of 600, you are still attributing them to other local governments.
Can you listen now?
Go ahead.
Can you listen? Then if you come to a particular local government, where you have about 500 to 300, 500, 600 retirees, and you have about 40 persons or thereabout that have not been paid, where it is not even the fault of the government. I've told you why, what lingered into this mop-up. It is not a bad market. Now, and that doesn't mean that will not be paid.
Okay.
That doesn't mean they will not be paid. But look at it this way. There are things I want you people to understand. Look at, and it will take me to another thing. We are looking at the state fund capacity. That is what so many of us don't even consider. How much is the allocation of the state? That how does the state manage even to bear the brunt of this money we are talking about? You are talking about what happened in Enugu, what happened in Anambra, what happened in other places. Then you should also be able to know that the allocation is not also the same. Then, and not just that it is the same. Governance in each of these states is being carried by the peculiarity of that particular state. Remember, Ebonyi wasn't created when Anambra was created. Ebonyi wasn't created when Enugu was created. Ebonyi was created at the same time with Nasarawa, Ekiti, Bayelsa. Even Bayelsa that has about 7 local governments. You are aware of what I'm saying? That Bayelsa federal allocation is about 2-3 times what Ebonyi receives.
Emeka, the question was, are you blaming the pensioners? Was it not the same about state local government?
Now,
this is the contributory pension.
No.
So what happened?
So it wasn't the contributory pension.
It was deductions not made from their salaries.
That's what I think I've told you this before.
Go on, clear that. Too.
I think he may be listening to me. The former Labour leader.
That is Ikechukwu.
Yes, he may be listening.
Okay.
Though I may not go into details. But I was hearing it on radio then when Labour Union was on radio and everywhere about their salary issues and pension and all that and all that. I may tell you now, I can tell you very authoritatively that even the former governor had wanted Ebonyi people to participate in this contributive, we call it a contributive pension scheme, CPS. And Ebonyi said no. I've gone to National Pension Commission. Ebonyi State has a desk officer there. Ebonyi State currently is not doing this contributive pension scheme. And it was the Labour people who said no, that they were not participating.
Emeka, I want to ask you this question. You are claiming that Ebonyi was not created at the same time as that's the reason why Ebonyi should have lesser chunk of it. Your president, the president of your political party, has said that as salaries and allocation has increased by 100%. Why is he not making this payment easier and faster? Because the Argon chairman came here the other day and said that the reason why they have not started paying the same minimum wage as the state is because their money is going deeply into payment of pension and gratuity.
Yes.
When are those who have been cleared, who did mop-up, going to receive their own pension and gratuity? Can you give timeline to that? Okay.
I think I've spoken much about this particular matter. We are talking of money here.
So the money is not ready.
I'm coming. We are talking of money here. And the local main chairman also has some other social issues that attend to. They have salaries to pay. They have salaries and all that. For instance, a pension alone in Ebonyi State takes over 200 million monthly.
From which allocation?
From the local allocation, of course.
That is, for instance, Zanot now pays up to 200 million.
Oh, generally.
Generally, yes. So they contribute now, generally up to 200 million.
Yes.
So,
now I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. Now, why all these things seem to be very difficult? Remember, I told you how this thing started. If you owe somebody 200,000 now, where maybe your money, the money you get in a month is about 300,000. Roughly, I will agree with you. It may be very difficult for you to say you are pulling out that 200,000 and pay was looking at your family needs, to buy fuel and put in your car, to buy the charge card.
Emeka,
I'm coming. That is why you will not be doing it.
We need to allow callers to make it.
You will give me extra 1 hour now.
So no, which extra 1 hour? Where you pay for it?
You will give me extra 1 hour. So 1 hour is not enough for us to
But
talk.
that's what we are allotted for the program. Let's get into the issue of pensioners.
Yes.
If they have visited the office on the courtesy call, those who participated in mop-up exercise,
yes,
what will you be telling them? Will you be telling them for now, be patient, that there is no money? Be patient that this is the little we have that we're going to pay in badges. What will be your words to them?
Okay. The same thing I'm always saying, what I'm going to tell them. And they be patient, be prayerful. They will get their money soon.
Patient and prayerful.
I'm coming. That's just the way I said it when I came on board. And today, they are getting it. Today, are they not getting it? I've been saying be patient. And they were patient, and now they're not getting it.
Right.
Those that have not got their own should also continue to be what? Patient. Definitely, they will get it. Not too long from now.
Our phone lines are open and you can make your inputs now. Ask questions necessary. We're also going to go to Facebook to look at some of the comments there. Numbers to call 0814-915-1274. You can also call 070-1166-1003. Central line is 0811-986642. That is 66642. Hello, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Your name, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'm a boy, I'm calling from Ayobu.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not clear about the cost of that verification. Whereby somebody will be verified to be paid 8 million naira. And when paying the person to pay 800. I want him to clear more about that.
Okay. Okay, that's noted. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Your name, sir?
Sorry, sir. Hello. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think you are not hearing me.
I can hear you, sir.
Mr. Boniface. I'm calling Mr. Boniface. I'm calling from Africa in State.
Okay, go ahead.
Greet the man in the studio.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You are in a hot seat. So, Oga, they ask you questions and you are trying to defend. What I want to ask is that,
Yes.
what of those people, maybe that have died from 1996, are they among of this payment, or the person just died?
Okay.
Or the person, his money have gone or something? That's my question.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, all right. So let's look at Facebook, even though we're having a lot of calls now. This one is coming from Nelson Igoji. Ask him why they only paid gratuity to the dead and refused to pay to the pensioners, because that is where the money is. Gratuity is not something to write home about. And this one is saying, thank you so much, the Garcia FM. Some political appointees are only after their pockets, not the job they are assigned to do. Okay, this one is saying, ask Emeka Nwonu why he speaks more on issues that are not related to his office, like defending the wife of the governor, defending local government chairman, defending anything concerning the governor, and talk less of his office. Is he interested in Iku Omebe's job?
Okay.
But let us start from the key issues. Okay. Somebody said that someone had been cleared to pay 8 million, like you said before.
Yeah,
your explanation is not clear.
Okay.
And another person is saying those who retired recently has not gotten their payment.
Okay.
And Nelson Iboji is saying that they are paying gratuity, not pension. So can you clarify that?
Emeka, good morning. The Emeka from Oposimwara. You said somebody was supposed to get 8 million, was paid about 800,000, that you were not clear with my distance. I said we've already invited the man, brought his PV, and they acknowledged all those things. The wife retired and his money was her money was still running. That is that. And we were able to show, of course, we do get what we call a last pay slip. Anybody that retires, before we pay you, once you go and bring us your last pay slip from the government, from the local government, from Jack or from your BEB. So when you get it, we'll look at the last time you paid your salary. Then from there, we'll be able to trace it and know when you receive your salary as, was it actually the time you were supposed to receive it? So sometimes they would bring it and we will see that the person continue to receive salary even when they had retired. definitely the man would be deducted. That's what happened with the man. Then secondly, he had also for some time, several times paid parts.
Okay.
Paid parts.
Under different
Yeah, that's different, yes. And he signed all of them on the PV.
All right.
And the one we gave him through check, the check number was there.
Is
this
case you are mentioning now a unique case, or anybody that was underpaid have the same?
Each of them had different reasons for the underpayment.
So none was erroneously underpaid.
No, nobody.
Okay, this one is.
No, let me react.
You know they are going to come from ahead that I didn't allow the input from the.
Let me answer next.
Okay, quick one.
The issue is that it is very bad when one speaks on a matter he doesn't know. Gratuity is always much bigger than pension.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's talking like this.
Okay.
He doesn't know it.
I think that settles it.
Good.
So that we'll take other issues.
Should I also react to somebody asked of whether the dead were part of this?
They said
from Boniface.
He said the dead were paid, but the living were ignored.
No, that's not what he asked. He asked Boniface from Ebony South.
Go ahead.
Now he asked whether those that died were they part of this verification, were they part of this payment. That's the question he asked.
Oh, go ahead.
And the answer is yes. The man I am talking about, the one I gave instance, I'm talking of his late wife. His Excellency directed that everybody should be paid, both the living and the dead. For the dead, we paid their next of kin. Then those who had completed the processes by going to the court to get affidavit of next of kin, then a letter of administration through the probate department of State High Court and all that. So if you're able to complete all these processes and convincingly you are the next of kin, then you come and get your money. That's what we'll do. Then somebody said...
Okay, let's take this one, please. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Godfrey, good morning to you.
Good morning. Your name, sir?
My name is Honesty Obu. I'm calling you from Kaliki.
Honesty, go ahead and make your contribution.
Good morning to the gentleman in the studio.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah. Let me make, first of all, a clarification. I think it is injustice done to the person of Chief Martin Eleji when you blanketly say you're paying gratuities and pensions from 1996. Please, let it be very clear. Eleji paid. You can say you are paying some remnants from what was left. Probably you are paying from 2015. But when you blanketly say that, I think you are doing him an injustice. That's a clarification. Number one thing I want to say is, you said when you get to the office, you made 4,920 persons that are due for payment. And it was amounting to, according to you, I was very, very, very attentive. You say amounting to over 9 billion. The first money that was released to you, to your office, not to you in person, was 8 billion. And after that, some months you get 1 billion, some months you get 900 million. Can you tell Ebonians in specific term how much in total have your office received since you assumed that office as the executive secretary? How much in total have your office received for this exercise? That's number one. The second leg of that question is
third leg, sir.
That money that you have received so far, you cannot, according to you, give us the total number of persons that have been paid. But can you tell us, you have the bank details, you have everything. From the money you have received, how much have you spent in paying pension and gratuities? And how much is left in your account now for those who are still being owed? And I think it is also a shame for you to tell us here that in your own dashboard as the chief executive secretary, that you don't have in your dashboard the total number of those you say that are coming for the mop-up. Because if you have that total number that you have verified for mop-up, you add it to what you saw when you get to the office. Ebonians can be able to know that actually these are the total number of persons who are due for payment.
Okay. Honestly, thank you very much.
Let me
make a quick one.
Very important.
Let's get straight to it. He said, how much have the office received?
That's what I want to say. I think if he said he was listening very attentively.
Yes.
And I think I have done justice to this.
No, you didn't mention the total amount.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Now, what happened is that even as an office, a committee was given some responsibility in this payment. I'm coming.
Go ahead.
Sometimes it will be very understandable to allow the committee even do their own job. Ordinarily, committee on its own should bring their report before we even talk about this. Committee on their own should give the report before we talk about this. Now, as for the amount that has been paid, I let know.
No, he said, how much have you received so far?
That's what I'm telling you now. I think I've said this thing repeatedly.
So mention is a quick
I mentioned some that were paid, given me firstly, some that was given me.
So just do a quick calculation and then mention how much you have received.
It may not be very possible. We have account unit in my
Emeka, let me tell you what you have done now. You have refused to say number of persons that have been paid.
I'm coming. Wait.
Amount you have received.
If you can allow me to finish, you understand it better.
Go ahead. You know this is an audience participatory program. It's even against the rule that I focus on here and ignore the audience.
Yes, I'm coming.
Go ahead.
Like I said, in a bid to probably prove that I am sincere, I will make a mistake. I take up a job of another person. Listen,
so who should give such detail? Emeka,
wait now.
Okay.
Now, we have account department.
Can you give me accountant's number? Let me put him on the line.
I'm coming. We have account department in the office.
Okay, can you have his phone number?
Who now works with the committee?
Okay.
The committee works with the bank.
I want to make the job easy.
I said for us to give accurate number of all these things, summary that has to do with collective reasoning, study of what we've done.
Emeka, let me help you. Was the money? Hold on. The committee was headed by Chief Mrs. Secretary Nwonu.
I'm coming. Yes.
Hold on, sir. Was the money released to the committee or a Bonny State Pension Board under your watch?
I think where it is given shouldn't be your problem.
No, that's transparency and account, so that we know whether we're asking the wrong person.
No, okay, let me asking the wrong person.
Okay, let me tell you why I asked the question, so that we know whether we'll get the committee to answer some of the questions.
The money is paid into my account, so into the boss account.
Under your watch, and you don't know the total amount.
Listen now.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Go ahead.
I said the accuracy of all these things will come when we will have concluded. I will be here again. Wait. Everything has a time.
Who acknowledges the receipt of such money in your office?
How many times will I tell you this?
The accountant.
Of course.
You know, when we have this type of controversy, we'll put call to the person. So can you give us the number of your accountant? Let's call him and put him on the line.
I acknowledge the receipt.
You acknowledge. So how much did you acknowledge?
That is what I'm telling you.
You can't say it.
It is not. I may not be able now to tell you. Look at this until we sit down and study and see what we've done. But then again, is this? There is something very important that man said that I would want also to react to.
So this one, I want you to be mature in this. So you cannot answer this question.
It is not yet time to give that report. I'll come back for it. There are people who are involved.
Do you know you requested for this program?
Yes, I did.
That means you prepared for it.
Yes, I did.
So you can't say now the challenges Ebonyans are having, so that they'll be on the same page with the Ebonyi State government, is that if you read through the pages of Leo Oketa's timeline, you will see they will say one of the achievements of the governor is clearing of pension and gratuity at the local government level.
Yes.
But that's not the case with what is.
It is.
So how many persons you made? Hold on. You made 4,920 persons due to receive this pension and retirement benefit.
Yes.
Now, how many of them has been paid?
That's what I'm telling you.
You don't have the information here.
The issue is that when you ask, you should be you should be able to allow me to talk.
I have allowed you to.
This is it. I said that as of the time I went to the office, look at the number I met. Then as we were verifying and clearing, people continue to do what? Come. There was an upsurge. We continued, and while we were sending, people were coming. We were sending, people were coming. So for us to be able to say, this is what we've done, this is what we've received, this is what we've paid, this is what is remaining, is when we are completely okay with the payment, we'll now come with that summary, and by then I will definitely come back here. I can't give information that is yet inconclusive. Information about the situation that is yet inconclusive until it is concluded. Then before I will not be able to say, look at, is it when I say, look at what I've received. When I receive again tomorrow, I will come and tell you again, look at what I received tomorrow. No, it's not done that way. There is something, excuse me, before you answer the call, that man made something. He said that we are indicting Martin.
Okay, what we are going to do is that we are going to add extra 10 minutes to you. Let's answer. Hello, good morning. Hold on, sir.
Hello, good morning, Nigeria.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Mr. Ituma.
Ituma, go ahead.
Yes, this is the third time I'm listening to this man. And with you, I think 2024 or 2023 rather, 2 times. That the same way this man is going about his business. So it's very shameful that our leaders cannot be held accountable these days. I don't know. And our leaders on top, they have reason for surrounding themselves with this type of personalities. A leader, a secretary cannot tell the public he's serving. What is involved in his work. It's very shameful. So it's very annoying listening to this type of interaction. Thank you so much. God will help us.
All right, thank you. Emeka, okay, you want to clear issues on Chief Martin's Martin Elechi?
He said that we are indicting Chief Martin Elechi.
Yes.
I said it before, that in each year, you would see good number of persons that were not paid, either by omission or commission. We didn't say, we are not saying that Chief Martin Elechi didn't pay.
But what you people parade on social media is that since 1996.
And we are very correct. I say in each year, you would see people, not just persons, people that were not paid. I understand. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm going to allow you for 10 minutes to express yourself. Good. Whatever you think was stopping you from saying. Maybe use the opportunity to answer some of these questions.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Thank you. Now, Chief Martin Elechi paid, but there were those that were not paid, and this cut across every year. From 1996, each year, like if you can recall, when I came, but the chunk of it started in 2015. Can you recall that I've said that before?
Okay.
And what happened? The remittance that was coming to the pension board with which this money now was being paid stopped. Like the man I told you of Iko, that I said his mom was supposed to be 8 million. I said that in 2013, in 2014, he received some. Who was on seat on 2013 and 2014? It's not Chief Martin Elechi. And now, he came this time because his money had not all been paid. And we paid about 800,000 in his money. Is it 800,000 not money? There were also those, 212, 213. If you ask head of service, he will also tell you. Very many of them. But that doesn't mean that Chief Elechi didn't pay. But there were those that were not paid, either by delay in coming to process their papers until he finished. Somebody might retire and be sick, and because of the sickness, he wouldn't be able to process his papers. And the person would stay, they stayed until Chief Martin Elechi finished. I don't know whether the man got the point now. That is that. Then secondly, or in another dimension, I said, the amount we have received, we received them in different segments. In different segments. Not once, not twice. Now, and with my account department that works with the committee, of course I don't blame them because it is not yet the time. I have not done that conclusion. I have not done that summary. The summary will be done. There are other things to be doing. There will not be summarizing money every day.
But you say you acknowledge the receipt of the money. And you can't say how much you have received.
Yes. Listen, now I'm telling you.
You know you are going back to issues to pass. So
I want to clarify issues. So I want everybody to understand it this way. It is as simple as this. The total amount we received, the total number of persons we paid, the amount we paid, will all be done when we are complete. When we conclude the payment.
So are you going to give timeline to that?
Yeah, that's what I said before. So that doesn't mean that I'm not accountable. Now, I've cleared that one. I'm coming. Then,
are you judging yourself? Are you now rating yourself?
Yeah, not rating now, but I should tell you the truth.
The issue, when you say you're accountable, you should be quoting figures, facts and figures.
Godfrey, if I say you're a thief, will you agree?
I will not agree.
Because you know you're not a thief.
So what are you saying? They say mention numbers and figures.
No, it is not yet.
Let's get to the most important, the one that will interest pensioners.
Good.
When are those that participated in mop-up exercise, 600 of them, according to you, when would they start receiving their own pension and gratuity?
Good. They should be very patient.
That's not an answer.
They should be patient. Now, look at it this way. Do you know why I cannot tell you that? Are you listening?
Emeka, if you have come to these premises of Legacy FM, and hold on, and I'm telling you, Emeka, we have other things going. Be patient. Let's fix this program.
You gave me 10 minutes, so, but you couldn't allow me to finish even.
I allowed you, but you're going back to issues. So give timeline.
This is the way it is.
Okay.
This money is not coming from personal pockets. Remember, the money comes from federal government. The coming of the allocation is not steady.
Okay, there should be patient.
I'm coming. It's not steady. I hope you are aware of that.
How much is in your purse now?
What have you to do with what is my purse? What have you to do?
As a taxpayer in Ebonyi, I'm not supposed to ask such questions. You came to clear Ebonyi some pensions and gratuity. The recent contribution, so for how much is remaining in your purse?
We don't keep money.
So once it comes, so your purse is empty currently.
No, what we do is that, remember the work of the pension board. The work of the pension board is to pay pension and gratuity.
So no money.
You collect the money you're supposed to pay and done for what? When the money comes, we pay them. We don't keep money.
Emeka, let me now help you before we take other course.
We don't keep money.
As at the time,
the moment the money comes, we pay off. We don't keep money.
Okay, so there's no. What you are telling pensioners now is be patient. As soon as you have money, you'll be paid.
As soon as the money comes from the federal government, they will be paid.
So it's clear to say now that we should stop hearing that.
But then, like I said, it will not be too long from now.
No, but no timeline.
Yes, but it will not be too long from now.
So we should now start here. The summary is that enough of hearing that when you're counting achievements of it, we give kudos to the governor for the initiative of paying these retirees. But what we need to do on the point of accountability, can we stop seeing on your timeline that His Excellency, if you're counting his achievement, you say complete payment of pension and gratuity for retirees at the government? Can we stop hearing that? Because that don't show accountability. If you are a retiree and you are old, part of this mop-up, or some of those that are omitted at local government level, and you are hearing somebody saying pension and gratuity, do you know there are some persons? Let me give you an example in my state. When my father, Emeka, hold on. When my father retired, they were doing processing of pension and gratuity. That was under the immediate past administration, the earlier part. So they kept singing on radio in Enugu that pension and gratuity have key. You hear a case of a young man who strangled his father to death, that he refused to bring out his pension money. Meanwhile, the man wasn't paid. But the young man was judging based on what the government was saying on radio. So can we now say that this pension and gratuity, in percentage, how will you say, how many percent?
That is what I want to answer you now.
Okay.
You now ask me the right question.
Okay.
In exam hall, when you score from 70, do you know you've made A?
So you are scoring.
I'm coming. 70. Do you know you've made A? When you score 7, you've made A. Now we've paid above 90%.
Above 90%.
Above 90%. Looking at the number. Looking at the number and looking at the mark. I'm coming.
I can't look at the number you refuse to quote because you have not stated.
I told you this.
Yeah.
That as of the time I came, we had 4,009 something. But people continue to come, including those who had even forgotten that they served, that they worked and retired. They continue to come.
Okay.
Ordinarily, His Excellency has even finished paying almost what he met. What the record we gave him, he has met it completely. The record my office gave him as of the time I assumed that office. But because of people who had continued to come, and people who, remember I said, our report covered from December 2023 down. But in this payment, we've added people who retired in 2024. We've added people who retired in 2025.
Okay.
Understand? And their own money also had also gift up what we had before. So if His Excellency and all of us who have said that we've paid, I think we are very, very much correct. Looking at the percentage.
That all of them have been paid, that you are correct?
Very, very correct. Looking at the percentage we've taken.
Emeka, you need to stop mentioning percentage as the numbers because you refuse to say number of persons
I think I told you something. When you have 70, you have A. If you have 85, you have A. If you have 90, you have A. If you have 100, you have A.
Okay, when you came into the office, you met 4,920 persons.
Yes.
What is the 90% of that number, so that we know exactly the number? I'm trying to bring the mathematics down, because the story you'll be hearing from outside now is that Emeka Nwonu cannot quote the number of persons paid. Emeka Nwonu refused to say the amount released to his office. These are the things, and I don't want you to join me in part of people that set you up. So you have the opportunity to clear some of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What they quote outside there
does not matter.
Doesn't really matter. Do you know what matters? Are people receiving the money? Are people being paid? People can recall, that statement that Jesus made in the Bible when John the Baptist was arrested, and they sent people to tell Jesus, to ask Jesus whether you see the Messiah that I expect, or should they be expecting another one? Do you know what Jesus said? They should go and tell him that the blind sees, the lame walks, the dead wakes up. Do you know what it means? That even when he's in detention, the work of God is in progress.
Okay.
Are you listening? Now, in this regard, people are saying we are not doing this, we are not doing this. But the retirees we are talking with know the truth. For instance, now, among the people who have called, how many of the retirees have called? I'm coming. Listen, how many of them? I'm coming. Now, you say they always come here. Sometimes you say they even carry their faith to the place. Of course. Why are they not talking now? I'm coming. Their relatives are not also talking. Now, let me tell you
part of the problem.
I'm coming, sir.
You are taking all the time.
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
During our last verification,
this phone have been ringing since 9 o'clock, and when I tried we need to hear from some of them. And I told you what we are going. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Hello, good morning. This is not working. Okay, let's take some text messages and also look on at our online platform. Like I said, we are going to restart his phone because it's even hot indeed. And let's look at this one.
Yes.
We are completely finished. That's on Facebook page. What is difficult in Emeka Nwonu saying that this is the amount he has received, this is the number of persons that have been paid? Okay. Where is he generating the 19% from when he's refusing to tell Ebonyans how much that have been paid?
Okay.
And this one is saying, Obo Hillary is saying this guy can lie. These are part of the reasons why I said you should be mentioning facts and figures. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning there.
I'm Festus from Abakaliki.
Festus, go ahead.
Okay. Please, it seems Emeka don't know that he's a public servant. It seems, even if it is his personal business, if it is a FIR right now, they will calculate whatever they felt that is for him to pay. You are serving the public and you cannot give account for what you have done for the people. It seems he thought that office is his personal office. He's somehow blackmailing the government. How can you not know how much have been released? Even commissioners come to give interim accounts. Even the governor himself. And you are in a public forum and you cannot say, I've gotten 1,005 since I became secretary to this board. I've spent 1,000, is remaining 500. I've spent only 1,005. How can you come to tell the public that you cannot tell them how much have come to office? What is secret about that office? Even everything now in the world is to everybody's knowledge, and it is small office of a secretary of board that you cannot tell people how much have gotten to office, how much have spent, how many people that was verified, and how many you were able to pay. Even if some of the numbers you had that you have increased or they reduced. Is that not how to account for people?
Thank you. Thank you.
If there's something secret about your office.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. My apologies. Please go ahead. We're even battling with time because it's not a sponsored program. Okay, go ahead.
About 5 women and then we are not happy. Apparently because of this, we are not happy. Because people were maybe like the truth. MTN governor already clear all the for local government. Does it mean that when you say you don't have anything like all this, that the Emeka Nwonu will say that sometimes people stay overstay and they are happy? All the talk about the people, Emeka Nwonu is accusing you people. You people are pushing quiet. Understand? About you don't have anything like all this.
Okay, you don't need to cry. You don't need to cry about this.
They will give you 3 months. They will give you 3 months notice. All the things also one. Does it mean that about you take that for this stuff? All the time when you say, Emeka Nwonu, we can say you people, thank you.
You don't need to cry about it. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Jim, you see Mr. Itimabi and I call back.
Itimo, we're giving you time before so that others will be part of the. Like I said, hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Tito. Tito, I'm calling from Ogo.
Thank you. Please go ahead quickly.
Please, I want to ask something on what you are saying. You see, when the Martin Elechi was the governor, during that his first tenure, he cleared everything. Though according to what Oga did in the studio, he said there is people that omitted, no problem for that one. But during that his second tenure from 2011, I think at 2012, because my uncle was among. There was nothing. There was no payment at all. There was no payment. Issue of the other side of it, the man on the studio. Everybody has been saying that he don't want to give the actual account of people that have been paid. No problem for that. He's a politician. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry,
Emeka, we'll take this one.
there's something he said.
Okay. So quickly, we just have 3 minutes to
Did
go.
you listen to him?
Go ahead.
He admitted that 211, 212 were not paid.
Yes.
If you listen to that man.
I listen
Good,
to
that's what
him.
I'm telling you. Then, and there were other years that people were also omitted. Very good number.
Okay.
I've not lied here. Now, listen.
Okay. Please,
Listen,
Emeka, you need to
I'm
be
coming.
taking your parting words. We need to go. And we'll have a sponsored program after
Please
this.
still make it 30 minutes.
No, we have a sponsored, and that is why the studio manager walked into this place, because the people paid. So go ahead and take your parting words.
Okay, so
let me ask you, in Catholic Church, are you ready to mention figures and numbers now?
I think I've answered that thing.
You have not answered.
I've answered it.
Okay, go ahead.
I've
Your parting words.
So when we give the report, they will hear it. It is not yet time.
What will be your words to the pensioners that have not received their pension and gratuity?
My word to them is that so many of them come to my office and they know how we'll be relating. I love them and I'm working for them. They should be very patient. Very, very, very soon. I added very, very, very times 3. Everybody will get. Our guy is interested in their matter. The governor is interested in their matter.
What will you be telling? What will you be telling Commissioner for Information, who has been parading that pension and gratuity cleared as part of the achievement of the current government? What will be your words to him?
I think the commissioner should continue in that direction. He has done well.
Because he should continue quoting that pension and gratuity have been completely paid.
Yes, this is it. This way.
Emeka, even when you say that 600 persons participated in mop-up.
Listen. Those who participated in mop-up, the majority of them, as of the time this committee was even inaugurated, hadn't retired. Remember I said, as we were verifying, people continue to come. Those who now retired in 2024, 2025, even up to that December. But I don't want to mention names of those who even retired in that December that were paid.
All right.
So from what we've done, I think we have, when you act above average, you've done well.
You have not passed above average until you mention figures.
Now, look at what we've done on board.
All right. Emeka, that's too much you can take on the program this morning. To the callers out there.
To the callers and everybody.
No, it's not your job. It's not your job to summarize the program.
I was trying to address my questions and you not allow me to.
No, I allowed you. You say patient. You can be saying patient and prayer.
Yes, they will soon get it.
Okay, so that will be that. So you are trying to end the program for me?
Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Comrade Emeka Nwonu is the Executive Secretary of Bonn State Pension Board. Emotion rises when it is issue of pension and gratuity, given the age of people that are involved or due for the receive of this payment and gratuity. The fact and the high point of this event is that Emeka Nwonu mentioned the number of persons he has met as the Executive Secretary's Pension Board. There is no actual figure of number of persons that have been paid. There is no available figure to point at how much that have been received so far or received by his office. Currently, the number of persons remaining in mop-up exercise is over 600, according to Emeka Nwonu this morning. So it's now facts and figure to say that Ebonyi State government has not cleared pension and gratuity at the local government level. There are skirmishes across the local government and issue of pension board. So if you want to be political, you can sound to say that are paid completely. But if you want to be a Christian and objective, you stand on the point it shouldn't be counted as part of the achievement. Unless you are saying that His Excellency started the payment of pension and gratuity that were neglected by the immediate past administration and other administrations in the past, and will add it as a plus. But complete payment, no, for now. So Emeka Nwonu has said to the pensioners, the best to do now is to go on your knee and pray and be patient. Wear it like garment until Emeka Nwonu visits us again. Emeka, thank you very much for coming.
You're a very bad person.
You are very refreshing this morning. God bless you for being part of the program. Thank you.
Governor.